Sorry, guys, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties here.
No, we're not.
All right, whatever. It says we're live. So here we go.
No, we're not.
All right, whatever. It says we're live. So, well, here we go.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome into the broadcast here. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty because our audio engineer here is getting things fixed.
All right, whatever. It says we're live. So, well, here we go.
Right, yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome into the Smallers Haven Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm Coop, broadcast here with me. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty.
What up?
Because our audio engineer right, is getting things kicking off here. We've got our Week 12 recaps. We'll go ahead and start with the
Here we go.
South Dakota Auction League. What's going on? Welcome into the Smallers Haven Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm Coop, broadcast here with me.
What up?
Audio engineer right, ball kicking off. Got 20 from J Flow recaps. Go ahead and start with the from South Dakota Auction League. What's going on? Surprise demo for the Smallers Haven Fantasy Football Podcast.
What up? Yeah, I don't think
Got 20 from J Flow recaps. Cookies did have balls from South Dakota Auction League. 20 surprise demo for the Smallers Haven. Basically just an auction.
What up? Yeah, I don't think Jarvis did have balls from
South Dakota Auction League. 20 surprise demo for the Smallers Haven. Basically just an auction.
What up? Yeah, I don't think Jarvis did have balls from South Dakota Auction League. 20 surprise demo for the Smallers Haven. Basically just an auction. These guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams These guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams Easy guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams Easy guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams Easy guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams Easy guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams Easy guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams Easy guys tie somehow. First time one of our shitty teams Easy guys tie somehow.
Total 8.6 from your running backs.
Yep. You are right. I've been saying that since week 1.
All right. Next up here, we got Inside Insight sneaks past Donkey Puncher 162 to 157. Inside Insight had Josh Allen for 39, 28 from CMC, and then 16.9 from DJ Moore to sneak out the dub and stay in the 4 seed there. Donkey Puncher got 30 from Stroud, 20 from Jacobs, and 24 from Trevor Lawrence, and another 23 from Pacheco. But Khalil Herbert only putting up a 4.8 spot, just kind of not enough. Could have played Najee Harris, who had a 15 spot on the bench, but didn't. But I'm still in the points lead, and with the points I put up, I stay in the 6th seed and increase my lead there. So going into this next week's matchups, we got Bald Beavers versus Jarvis, Leno versus Inside Insight, Burnt Cookies versus Teabaggers, Dark Star Dragons versus Donkey Puncher, and a 2 versus 6 seed, Killer Cards versus Fish, and a 1 versus 3, and then Andy versus Smokers Haven, and what it's going to amount to be the 8 versus 5.
Just about playoff elimination game, actually.
Yeah.
Either one of us loses, we're probably done.
Gonna be
I should have been done a long time ago. But the rest of my team outside of my running backs is pretty flawless.
All right, our audio issue seems to be corrected. For some reason, the desktop audio is playing on the... Even though we muted it, I muted it, it didn't mute for the people listening.
we're sorry about that. Bye weeks this week are the Bears, Vikings, Raiders, Bills, Ravens, and Giants.
Oh, Bipocalypse.
Yes, we all knew this was coming. But it is, I think, the last bye week.
Nope, there's buys next week.
Is it? Oh, next week's the last
So
bye
it's
week.
week 13?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because Washington still has theirs.
Oh, okay.
Arizona still has theirs.
that might be it. Just 2 next week. There's 2 or 4, I can't remember for sure.
Well, at least we're towards the end of buys, so
Yep.
which means playoff time.
Yes, sir. We're getting down to it.
That means football's almost over already.
That's sad.
We don't think about the sad things around here, Andy.
Well, they just happen to happen, but I'm just there. Did I create them? No, I'm just there.
All right. I think up next we got Z.
All right. We're going to do Brandon's league.
Yeah, we are.
We'll
Yeah, we are.
Started off with Smokers Haven defeated Fish 113 to 91. Fish got 32 from Stafford. Unfortunately for Fish, Geno Smith was a starting QB and only scored 8. Ouch. Cowboys defense led the way for Smokers Haven with 24, and Evans added 19. Didn't end up mattering, but I made the genius call Sunday morning to bench Pacheco for Jalen Warren. That was 20 points for Pacheco, 4 for Warren.
Don't you always tell yourself, like, once you've set
Don't
your
tinker
lineup,
on Sunday mornings.
just leave it to be. You've already done it throughout the week.
Did it in 2 leagues, the exact same move. That was wonderful. Killer Cardinals defeated Jarvis 159 to 120. Dak with 43. He scored 38 or more in 4 of his last 5 games, just on a heater. Kyron Williams had 32 in his first game back, and Bijan added 24. Mahomes had a solid day with 27. Mostert contributed 21 for Jarvis, but not even close to enough. We got Inside Insight defeated RMLHM 149 to 135. What a game. Hurt scored 41, added another 1-yard touchdown run, making that 8 on the season. It's 8 touchdowns from the 1-yard line.
Yep.
So I was wrong when I said that couldn't keep happening, because apparently it can. 49ers defense put up 32. CJ Stroud scored 37, and the Ravens had 28 in a losing effort. 135 and lose. That's tough.
Yeah, I put up big scores in 2 different leagues against him and lost them both.
To Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The last one. I put up 157. He puts up 162. This
That's
one, I put
brutal.
up 135, 149. Like, fuck
And this one,
you.
135 with standard scoring is a pretty high score.
Yeah, and you'd think you're gonna win.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got Chronic. Opened a can on burnt cookies, 132 to 87, snapping a 6-game losing streak.
I hate that can thing. Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
you snapped a 6-game
Thank you.
losing streak, though. That was
Thank you.
good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Josh Allen blew up for 46, and the Steelers defense put up 26. I'm glad I don't have to play against Josh Allen this week. Kyler had 25, and Vikings defense added 20 in the loss.
Oh, I play you this week?
Yes, you do. I think so.
I play you and Steve in my last 2 weeks. I know that.
Leno defeated the girls 137 to 105. CMC had 25, and the now injured Jonathan Taylor had 21. Goff scored 25 in the loss for the girls. She purposely wanted to lose, though, so she got what she wanted there. She went and took Madison out just to make sure. Standings. We got Smokers Haven alone in first at 10-2.
Boo, that man.
We got Leno and Inside Insight 2 games back, tied for second at 8-4. Killer Cardinals alone in fourth at 7-5. We got RML, HM, and Fish are tied for fifth. Also occupied the last 2 playoff spots at 6-6.
But wait a minute. There's more.
We got Chronic and Jarvis 1 game back,
Yeah.
tied for seventh at
I
5-7.
got to defend my title, bud.
Yeah, I'm hoping you don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, 'cause
You got a
you're
good
scared of
team.
my team.
You got a good team.
Oh, you guys are scared of my team.
Burnt Cookies is alone in ninth at 3-9, and the girls is in last at 2-10. I'm shocked that you lost 6 in a row somehow.
See, I told you all I had to do was tweak my team this week, and look what happened.
Week 13 matchups. So we got Smokers Haven versus Chronic in a must-win game for Chronic. Smokers Haven can lock up the 1 seed with a victory.
Easy dub.
Got Jarvis and Inside Insight in a must-win game for Jarvis. RMLHM gets a bye week against the girls.
Boo.
Fish gets a bye week against Burnt Cookies.
Boo again.
Matchup of the week. We get Leno versus Killer Cardinals. That'll be a good one.
Why is that the
That'll
matchup?
be
It's 2 versus 4.
Yeah, because if Killer Cards lose, he could end up sliding down.
Yeah, that second bye week is still wide open. So we got playoff championship odds. Burnt Cookies and the girls eliminated. They have no chance. Chronic still has a 30% chance at the playoffs and a 4% chance at the championship. Jarvis, a little higher playoff chance at 32, but lower championship odds at 2%. Fish is sitting at 63% to make the playoffs and a 2% chance to win. And we get into the real contenders.
Not even. Not even.
RMLHM, 77% chance at the playoffs and a 9% chance to win. Killer Cardinals virtually locked into the playoff spot with a 15% chance to win the championship. Leno sitting with, he's in the playoffs, 23% chance to win. Inside Insight also in the playoffs, 15% chance to win. And your future champion, Smokers Haven, is in with a 29% chance to win.
You want to bet on that right now?
And we're going to go to Andy for his first recap of his own league.
We said we're going to do that one first.
Me.
Nope.
I could be wrong.
You are not wrong, because that's actually the first one on my list. All right. Well, Kick-Ass defeats Wicked Clowns in this week's beatdown, 134 to 81. Big brother beats little brother here. Kick-Ass had 6 guys in double digits, led by Strouds 35. Harris chipped in 16, Pittman 15, Laporta 15. I'm loving that Laporta guy.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been killing in our Megalo Bowl team.
Yeah, he has.
He was the best tight end coming out of college, and
Sure seems that way. Yep,
well, he's from Iowa, so we should have fucking known.
true.
Wicked Clowns was led by Pollard's 19. This is back-to-back weeks now for Pollard in double digits since week 2 and 3, which I have him in another league where I was banking on him.
Yeah,
Go on, what
he
about-
just hasn't been getting touchdowns.
Fucking Rigo Dottle, stop it.
Wicked Clowns played Dobbs 10 points over Lawrence's 27 that was on the bench. That's all he could have really done, but he still would not have got a dub. Florida Bills snags a big fish, 189 to 156 in a high-scoring game.
Damn, that was way up there.
Both teams came out swinging in this bout as they were the top two scorers this week. Florida Bills had 7 players in double digits. Fish had 8. That's 15 of 20 total players in double digits for both teams combined.
Damn. Yeah, losing when you're the second highest scoring team really, really sucks.
Yeah. That's about like stepping in wet socks. Florida Bills had Josh Allen, 44, McCaffrey, 28, Jacobs, 20, Kyron Williams, 35, and Lamb and Chase chipped in with 25 combined. Big Fish had Hurts, 41, Henry, 20, Pacheco, 23, Keenan Allen, 11, and Debo at 19. This loss knocked Fish out of first place. Token white guy outsmoked Smokers Haven.
God damn it.
140 to 121.
Damaged my playoff chances for real.
It was a clean win for Token as both teams pretty much played their best lineups outside of Watson over somebody, but you wouldn't have got the win even. Evans led the way for Token with 22 points. Jackson chipped in 17. Hubbard, 17. Ridley, 19. Collins,
Such
20.
bullshit.
Bijan led Smokers' team with 26 points. Devontae Smith had 20, and Jaden Reed, who's had back-to-back good games. I'm liking that.
That's who Watson would have been over if I was going to play Watson. It would have been over Jaden Reed. But
Yeah, it still would have been enough, though.
only a couple extra points.
Right. Little Fishy snaps Fins up 3-game winning streak, 105 to 88.
Thank you, little fishy.
With this win and Smokers' loss, Little Fishy has jumped into that last playoff spot.
It's all yours, buddy.
Just need to lose out.
Come and get it.
Little Fishy was led by Howells 18, Diggs had 16, DJ Moore had 17, and the Broncos D had 16. Fins up, Ravens defense led the team with 15, Dell had 14, and that's about it. And your close matchup this week, Honolulu Blues squeezes by Chronic, 122 to 118. Hawkinson's touchdown on Monday gave Blues the win. Bullshit.
I fell asleep for that one. I didn't even see that touchdown.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch the game at all because
12 to 10.
it was the Bears and Vikings.
That's the first one I've fallen asleep during that I didn't wake up and watch the next day. I was like, I'm just going to look at the box score because I really don't want to torture myself with the second half of that game.
It's bad, especially when Dobbs has, 4 picks through 3 quarters? I mean, just
That was ugly.
ugly as shit.
Mostert, the Dolphins D put up 21 apiece to lead the way for Blues' team. St. Brown added 14, Olave 15, and Hawkinson's 13 helped. Jonathan Taylor and Tyreek Hill matched Blues' top scorers with 21 apiece. For Chronic's team, Montgomery added 15 and Kamara 13. Should have played Waddle over Hopkins, and that would have gave me the win, but I didn't because I don't like playing 2 receivers on the same team at the same time if I don't have to.
Yeah, but when they're Hill and Waddle.
Yeah, I know.
You almost have to.
So I almost thought about trading one of them.
Yeah.
Well, with that, standings in first at 10-2, Honolulu Blues clinched a playoff spot. Second, 9-3, Big Fish clinched a playoff spot. 8-4, Florida Bills clinched a playoff spot. 7-5, Token White Guy. 1 win out of these 2 games, and you're in, bud.
I want to win the next 2 and maybe get into that 2 seed if Fish and Florida Bills can lose out.
See, 5-7 teams, Chronic and Little Fishy. And then Smokers Havens are window shopping looking for a playoff spot.
I don't want one. You just got to beat me, Damien. Just come beat me. You got that playoff spot. I'll take 1 through 4 for my draft picks.
See, that's exactly why you shouldn't win, Damien. Exactly why.
4-8 teams, kick ass and wicked clowns, brothers in the same area. Both eliminated. Fins up eliminated. Well, Fins up is in last at 3-9.
Well, you got a big matchup.
Yeah.
Your Coop.
Yeah. Trying to sneak in there.
We are.
Well, he's trying. If he's trying to catch up to that bye week.
He's not catching nothing there. Week 13 matchups, because Token White Guy does play Big Fish. That's going to be a big match for you, bud. Fins up versus Honolulu Blues. That's 1 versus 10.
That was good. Not quite a bye week. Fins up is starting to put up some points. So
Florida Bills versus Wicked Clowns. Chronic versus Kick Ass. And Smokers Haven versus Little Fishy.
Florida Bills versus Wicked Clown. That might be a bye week.
Maybe. The winner either stays or moves up into playoff contention out of that league. And with that, over
Yeah,
to
Smokers Haven, Little Fishy. That's winners in, losers out.
Yep, basically that
No,
last
'cause
playoff
I can
spot.
lose my two. I can lose my last two, and you win.
Yeah, we probably.
And then I can't remember how
You
it
guys
went.
got me in
There's
points.
a chance for both of you guys make it, and I don't. But
If you lose out, and I somehow win my last game, I guess. But
Yeah.
I play Honolulu Blues, so I'm gonna get smoked last week. All right, Coop.
All right, moving on. We got the winner take all league. First up, we got Miximus over Chronic, 149 to 144 in a close one.
crap, there's no way I should have lost this game.
Miximus got Jalen Hurts for 40 and another 23 from Pacheco and 20 from Devontae Smith in the dub. Chronic had 22 from Mike Evans and 19 from Ridley, but just not enough. If he would have played Zay Flowers over Keaton Mitchell, would have gotten the win. I thought that was a pretty ballsy move too, because I think Flowers is the better option in that offense.
I don't.
I personally do too, but Keaton Mitchell can go off.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, he's
He just doesn't get a ton of opportunities,
Zay
so you're
Flowers
counting on
does
him.
not get
kind of like
touchdowns.
Denzel Mims. Like I think if he got more opportunity,
Oh, you mean
is it? Yeah,
the
Denzel.
the other Mims? Is it
Is it Denzel?
That's
No,
the
Marvin
Jet-
Mims.
I was gonna say that's the Jets.
Sorry.
Denzel Mims is the
Yeah,
Jets. guy.
Marvin Mims. Too many damn Mims in the league. Can't remember 'em, but there's only one now because I think the other one retired.
Yeah, I
so.
think he's done.
Next up, we got Wade smacked the shit out of Jarvis. 126 to 73.
Yeah, fuck you, Jarvis.
Wade got 24 from Mahomes, 22 from Kyler, and 21 from Mostert in the win. Jarvis had two players over 10 points, Marquise Brown and Travis Etienne. That was it. The rest of his roster didn't touch the 10-point mark.
Ouch.
So, yeah, just
Well, yeah, 73 points. That's
Yeah.
gonna be the case.
Yeah, you gotta play like 23. Yeah.
just a bad day. Just a bad day, guys. Next up, we got Inside Insight over Leno, 118 to 114. Inside Insight got 20 from Tyreek and 19 from Mondre and Gabe Davis in the win. Leno got 28 from CNC, 21 from JT, but Dobbs just couldn't do it. Only a 6.5 spot on Monday night.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Just doesn't throw two of those picks, and it's
Yeah, he's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch. And now JT's hurt.
Yep. So that hurts him. Next up,
And I cut Moss earlier this year, and then Mike Smith picked him up, and then Mike Smith cut him. So now fucking Wade has him.
Yeah, and he outbidded me. And I knew
Yeah.
I should have threw all my money on there. And I knew, because I just knew it.
I
But
threw
no,
all my money on there. $0 was not enough.
I didn't use all mine. And had I did it, yeah, I would have beat him by $2.
Yeah.
next up, we got Little Fish beats or eliminates Token White Guy 125 to 101. Little Fish had Eckler and McBride. Good days on 10, but a solid day from the roster. Basically, just eliminated me. I did get 26 from Lawrence and 15 from CD, but not enough
Eliminated
for
you
the
like
rest of the
from
team.
the playoffs, or
Basically, like I have, it's a very, 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 very slim chance to make the playoffs. Like
Oh, yeah,
I'd have
you're
to
three-
win out. And,
3
Just the one
points.
where, like, you
you're 3
lost.
points back with 4 points to go.
yeah, like I said, there's a very, very slim. Like you said, I needed to win this week, and not winning just hurt.
Yeah.
So, next up, we got Smokers Haven smoked Burt Cookies,
Fucking went
191 to 110. Just piss pounded them. Big days for Smokers Haven from Josh Allen, who had 43, and Kyron Williams with 35, and then another 34 for Stroud
Yeah.
in an easy dub.
The Stroud pick was a lucky draft pick. Kyron Williams one is the reason I didn't have any money to spend on Zach Moss. 'Cause I spent like 70 or 75 on him week 1 to get Kyron. I'd say it's worth it.
Burnt Cookies did get a 25 spot from Bijan and 19 from Nico Collins, but just took an ass whooping this week.
I was thinking the other one was this. Take that, Aaron.
Next up, we got Killer Cars beats Wicked Clown 135 to 95. Killer Cards got 40 spot from Prescott, 19 from Pollard, and 16 from DJ Moore in the win. Wicked Clowns got Goff for 22 and 20 from Jacobs, but just not enough from everybody else. Going into the week 13 matchups here, we got Leno versus Wicked Clown, Little Fish versus Chronic, Burnt Cookies versus Jarvis, Token White Guy versus Mixmas, and then the fun games this week, Killer Cards versus Inside Insight, which is 3 versus 4, I think.
Yep.
And then Smokers Haven versus Wade in the 1 versus 2.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that'll be
It's going to shake things up a little bit, I think.
basically for seeding.
Yeah, nothing's locked up. Only the top team gets the bye. I have a 2-game lead right now, but Wade's right on my ass. And if he whoops me this week, like it's looking like he might.
Oh, I'm in 6th. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there.
I'm in there like,
Like I said,
swimwear.
I have to put up some big weeks, which I just don't see happening with having lost like every running back I've ever put on my roster. So
Only Jay
At
Leno.
least you've had a running back.
Only Leno's really like eliminated. Leno's he's done.
yeah,
He's too many points back. Even if he won all 4 points, he'd still be behind. The next 3, Mixmas, Token White Guy, and Jarvis, are almost eliminated. You need a lot of things to go your way to get in. It's basically down. Little Fishy has a chance to knock out one of Burnt Cook's Chronic. Maybe Wicked Clown, because Little Fishy has quite a bit of points. That's about the only one, though. So it's 8 teams for 7 spots at this point. With
just not a lot left in that one. So all right, that's all for that one. Let's go over to Z back for the last of his.
all right, we got the Sioux Falls Fantasy Addicts or Ryan's RSO.
Yeah. I like this one.
I don't. This was a.
This was
I
a
don't like
great
hitting
one.
the button for this one because it was
Just
somewhat
go
close.
ahead. Just
but
go ahead. I'll hit it for you because it's me.
Chronic opened a can on Smokers Haven, 139 to 113. Fucking Josh Allen scored 43, and Jordan Love put up 31 for Chronic.
Yeah, he did.
74 between the quarterbacks. Mahomes had 23, Devonta Smith 19 and a half, not even close.
Do you know how many of my running backs put up combined?
No.
6.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't need it because you got 74
I don't have
from your
any.
quarterbacks. Dark Star Dragons destroyed Commish, 147 to 55. I didn't do the can because Commish isn't even trying. CJ Stroud with 34. The now injured Jonathan Taylor with 21 and Tyreek with 20 and a half was more than enough to beat a team that wants to lose. I'll give it to him.
No,
He did open a can on Commish.
now the next one he
Ryan
does.
deserves that.
The next one is.
Yeah, for sure. Green Solutions victory also opened a can on Tank for Caleb.
He slaughtered him.
Yeah, slaughtered him. 137 to 27. He's obviously not trying anymore. Jalen Hurts went for
he's
40,
trying.
and CMC added 27 and a half for Green Solutions victory.
That's just his skill level.
Big trade in this one last night. We had Smokers Haven trade with Tank for Caleb to get Dak back.
Basically, giving up the rest of your draft class.
Yep. Yeah, since I gave up the first part of it to trade him Dak so I could get Mahomes.
Now you're trading every.
Oh, that did not go well. Dak has been better than Mahomes all year. Inside Insight defeated Team 8, 121 to 109. Nico Collins scored 19 and a half, and Russell Wilson put up 18 in the victory. Stafford had 31 in the loss. Tony Romo defeated the Fighting Rabbits,
Oh,
118 to 95. Mike Evans continues to crush with 22. Josh Jacobs had 20. Zay Flowers scored a touchdown when he wasn't supposed to finish with 19 and a half. He's supposed to go down. It's like, screw that, I'm scoring. Trevor Lawrence managed 26 in the loss. We got Burnt Cookies snuck by Killer Cards, 122 to 115. Jared Goff and Mostert scored 21 in the victory. Kyron Williams had 35, and Kyler had 22 in the loss for Killer Cards. James Cook over the homer pick of James Conner would have equaled the victory for Killer Cards. Or you could have played either Rashee Rice or Christian Watson over Connor or Thielen and would have also won. He's a homer, so he played James Conner. He's starting to have a man crush on that guy.
And you used to all he does is trash talk him because
Oh,
he's
he
a
did
star.
at first. When he first went there, he hated
I
James
remember
Conner. Now he
trying to
loves
trade
him.
Oh, he's trash. Look, I wouldn't want him on my team ever.
Now he's playing him over people that could win him games. Standings: we got Burnt Cookies in first at 10-2. Green Solutions Victory and Dark Star Dragons tied for second at 9-3. Killer Cards in fourth at 8-4. Inside Insight and the Fighting Rabbits tied for fifth at 7-5. They're also tied for that last playoff spot that's given by record. Because Smokers Haven, who's alone in seventh at 6-6, but leads the league in scoring, is getting that 6th seed. Pretty much locked up. Chronic and Tony Romo tied for 8th at 4-8. Team 8 and Commish tied for 10th at 3-9. Tank for Caleb all alone where he wants to be at 2-10. Week 13 matchups. We got the Fighting Rabbits versus Killer Cards. A must win for Fighting Rabbits due to Inside Insight basically having a bye week against Commish and having a 96-point lead on Rabbits. So Inside Insight's going to win. If Rabbits loses, it won't matter the last week. Won't be able to jump him. Smokers Haven versus Green Solutions Victory. Battle of the 1 and 3 scoring teams. First and third scoring teams in the league. That'll be a good matchup.
It will be. That'll be a fun one this week.
Yep.
So, I think I've got a couple of my guys on bye week, so I had to kind of makeshift. So
Yeah, it's
but-
a rough week. Like in that winter take, all my entire bench is on a bye. It's rough.
So at least you didn't have to make any choices, though.
Well, yeah, I may have to. Though. I don't know if Amari Cooper's going to play or Demario Douglas. All right, if Fighting Rabbits can get the victory this week, week 14 is going to have 3 teams playing for 2 spots. That'll be fun. It'll be Killer Cards, Fighting Rabbits, and Inside Insight all tied.
Basically, that last 4
Basically
through.
all tied at 8-5. So 3 teams for 2 spots. Be interesting. All right, Andy.
Okay. Well, let's do Fishers League. This one's for you, bud. Jarvis snuffed out Smokers Haven 200 to 128 in this week's beatdown. Of course, he doesn't want to push the button there because he's the one that got beat down. Everybody showed up for
second
Jarvis's team. Trust me, I didn't really want you to do it because
Oh.
this is Jarvis winning this.
He smoked the shit out of me.
Yeah, Hertz led the way with 42. McCaffrey and Tyreek added 60. Rasheed Rice had 26. And the Falcons D, which I don't think we've even talked about all year, had 22 to help out. Smokers Haven had no chance this week. Prescott's 43, Waddle's 21, and 49ers D at 19 showed up. That's about it. Like I said, didn't matter.
I had 128, but yeah, I wasn't anywhere
Yeah, when-
near enough.
Yeah, when somebody puts up 200, you're just
Yep. You're just,
kind of got to take it.
Pretty much ended my slim playoff hopes too.
Wade beats Jay Leno by a massive chin, $164 to 119. Wade was led by Josh Allen, 48 points. Bijan added 27. Mostert's 21. Garrett Wilson, 17 to chip in. Leno didn't play a quarterback as he left Joe Burrow in when he had Dobbs and Young, which I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to play either one of them guys either. He did have the Ravens. He did have Flowers put up 23, DJ Moore 24, and the Packers D 21. Killer Cards keeps his playoff hopes alive by beating House Gordon 164 to 128. Kyron Williams put up 40 to lead Killer Cards. Stevenson's 21, Keenan Allen's 23, Pittman 22 added to the win. Jonathan Taylor and Tony Pollard had 21 apiece to lead House Gordon into defeat. Diggs 19, Montgomery 15, and Hawkinson 16 tried their best to help. Didn't work.
Yeah, Brandon getting Kyron Williams back, he's got him in almost every league.
Yeah,
If he does anything near this the rest of the season, we're in trouble in a lot of leagues.
Yeah, well, if you get a 40 spot from a running back, I mean, Jesus.
Especially at this point in the year where all the running backs or all the top ones suck.
Yeah, all of them are gone.
Yeah, they're either
Chubb's
hurt or they're
gone.
terrible.
Fucking,
Eckler looks like he's running in quicksand. And other than CMC, no one else is
Jacobs
dependable.
has been okay.
Yeah, okay. None of them have been
now that
dependable
McDaniels
at the
is
top,
gone.
other than CMC. The rest of them, it's been really hit and miss.
Since McDaniels is gone, Jacobs has been a lot better.
He has, yeah. They have nothing else.
Yeah.
That helps.
Well, they have Devontae, but I mean,
Yeah, but they have no one to throw the ball to Devontae.
well, and that
Jacobs is a
offensive
lot
line is
closer to the
horrible.
quarterback.
Ready for
Go
this
ahead.
next one? Just like in the wild and the government, big fish eats little fish, 106 to 82. Jacobs is the 25 was the lure of choice to lead Big Fish's team. Cowboys D 23, Purdy 15 added for the win. Stroud and Collins scored 63 combined for Little Fishy. And that's all he really played in the lineup. Everybody else was either in a bye or it just wasn't there. Like, there was nothing there.
Is he trying anymore in this
No,
one?
no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Queen Fish defeats Relax 145 to 129. Mahomes led Queen Fish's team to 28 points. St. Brown had 18. Rashad White had 15. Pittsburgh's D had 17 to help secure the win. Relax had Ravens D 25. Herbert 17 and Laporta 17 to lead his team.
I hope she wins again this week.
No, wait. Who did she play? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Chronic crept by Don Titty 156 to 153 in this week's close matchup.
Yeah, that was a good one.
This was a battle between 1 versus 3 teams. Murray and Evans had 25 apiece to lead Chronic's team. Henry had 20. Samuel had 22. Kelsey had 15 to chip in.
You guys feel good beating a child?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't care. It's not mine.
Treat him like the redheaded one if I have to.
Treat him like a stranger. Pacheco's 26 led Don Titty's team. Devontae Smith's 25. Tank Dell's 17. Lamar's 17 and Lamb's 17 tried to help, but just came up short.
Just a tit short.
Yeah, that boy. Standings this week. 9-3 teams. Don Titty and House Gordon both have clinched a playoff spot. 8-4, that's Chronic. Winning, we're in. 7-5, Killer Cards and Big Fish. 6-6 teams. Wade. And then Leno's out in the cold at the moment, trying to get into playoffs, but Wade's got it at the moment. 5-7 teams. Jarvis, Smoker's Haven, Queen Fish. There's like a super slim chance.
I need Queen Fish to win
Why?
You both need to win. And
because then I can drop down and get that third pick.
9-3 team, Relax, eliminated. 2-10 team, Little Fishy, eliminated. Week 12 matchups. Chronic versus Relax.
13.
Ain't nothing.
Hopefully
I'm not gonna say no. We just need to win, okay?
I was just hoping you have the right week. We are in week 13, right?
Yeah, it's week 13.
Okay.
I accidentally put 12, I think.
I was confused for a second.
Big
there.
Fish versus Smoker's Haven. Must win for both teams. Don Titty versus Queen Fish.
Must lose for me.
Queen Fish needs to win to keep her playoffs alive.
Go Queen Fish.
Do you
Wade
think
versus
she'll make her son take out his lineup? Be like, if you don't do
I
that,
hope
you're
so.
grounded.
Threaten him with the grounding.
Okay, take his job away.
Make him work with no paycheck.
Real motherfucker. Wade versus House Gordon. Wade needs this win. Killer Cards versus Jay Leno. Both need the win. And a bye week for Jarvis, which sucks ass because he plays Little Fish.
Yeah, that's how I know he's going to get a win. Michelle can win and I can lose. Give me that third pick.
And after that, we'll just go back to Coop for the last recap.
All right. Which is Hail Mary Jane
Hallelujah.
Congregation.
Hell yeah.
All right, starting off, we got Burnt Cookies Escapes Massage Watson, 93.48 to 92.82.
Damn.
Close game there. Burnt Cookies' top scorer was Nico Collins at 19, got 13 from Herbert, and James Cook had 12 from Rashad White. And the kicker to eke out a W with just basically Herbert's 13.38 on Sunday Night Football to eke out the win.
Thinking you meant to say 13 from Herbert and James Cook, 12 from Rashad
Yeah.
White, the kicker.
Yeah, I can't read my writing sometimes. It's okay.
Even when it's typed.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like I don't think he can read. I think he skipped this post notes.
Oh,
Had my son type it up. Jeez.
you were dictating to it.
He writes better than you.
We had Massage Watson with 20 and Zay Flowers with 18 from Debo. Played Michael Wilson still, even though he hasn't played the last few weeks, but basically just tanking my way down to that 2 pick.
Yep. I'm gonna get it.
Ding, 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 ding. Jarvis beats up on Kamish 150 to 118. Jarvis got 24 from Mahomes, 21 from Mostert, another 20 from Devontae Smith with 25 from the Broncos D in the win. Kamish had Stroud for 34 and Josh Jacobs for 20 in the loss.
Fucking Stroud. Every time I see that, it's like, man, what a
stud.
pick that guy was.
Next up, we got Smokers Haven over Kidler Cards, 154 to 124. Smokers Haven got a 40 spot from Prescott and 22 from Mike Evans to lead the way. Killer Cards had Kyron for 35, but just not enough from the rest of the roster to get a win there. So you had a good day, and you have continued your dominance over Brandon this year.
Yep. 5-1 against Brandon.
Next up, we got Inside Insight with a win over the bye week. I mean, Little Fish. So not much to say there.
Yeah.
Then we had Chronic hang on to beat Love Hurts 167 to 163.
Damn, that's a good game.
Not really. I already knew. I knew I had a win.
Chronic got 28 from CMC and 23 from Pacheco and the Ravens defense, and then 8 from Justin Tucker on Sunday night to get the win. Love Hurts had 25 from Bijan, another 38 from Hurts, and 16.9 from DJ Moore on Monday Night Football, but not enough. He had Rashee Rice on the bench with 20 while having old man Thielen in there with a 0.7.
Yeah, Thielen's really fell off. Yeah, good start to the year for 7 or so weeks or whatever. He's fallen off. since.
Arthritis is probably kicking in.
I was going to say that, and teams are like, just guard the white guy because Bryce Young can't throw it to anybody else.
Yeah, just guard the one guy he throws to.
Got that Alzheimer's, starts running routes and forgets where he's going.
And then in the upset of the week, we got Miximus over Big Fish, 117 to 7-7 in a beatdown. That's right. Miximus opened the can on him with 20 from King Henry, 19 from Gabe Davis to pull off the win. Big Fish had Stephon Diggs for 16 and 15 from Laporta and Montgomery, but a bad day from Dobbs, 2.5, and Amari Cooper, 2.6, and a -1 from his kicker in the loss.
Ouch.
Just not a good day.
That's rough.
Looking ahead to the Week 13 matchups here, we got Massage Watson versus Killer Cards in a bye week. Kamish gets the bye week, Little Fish. Burt Cookies versus Smokers Haven. Jarvis versus Inside Insight. And then Love Hurts versus Miximus.
I got a question. Who do I play?
Nobody. You don't play.
Yeah! Give me that dub. I play Big Fish, but still.
Yeah, I forgot to type that one.
So we got.
I get
We're
slowed
gonna jump
down.
into the standings of this one real quick.
Yeah, we are.
In this Hail Mary Jane congregation league, we got 3 tied at the top at 9 and 3.
Yep, led by this guy right here.
Yeah, he leads in points by like 50.
By it doesn't matter. You still ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah. So all 3 of us, all 3 9 and 3 teams, play a 7 and 5 team next week. Because the next 5 teams after those 9 and 3 teams are 7 and 5. There's a 5-way tie for 4th. 3 of those teams play the 3 top teams. The other 2 teams basically have buys. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what happens going into next week. I mean, conceivably, we could have 8 teams within 1 game of first place. If somehow all the 7 and 5s beat the 9 and 3s this week and the two bye week teams win.
I'd still be okay with that. Just for the simple fact is I got the points, so I'd still be the first.
Yeah, you'd still be first. That'd just be crazy. Last week of the season to have 8 teams within a game of first.
At least it'd make things
Who do I play
interesting,
the
though.
week after that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Bye
go to.
week.
So week 14, Smokers gets a bye against Massage Watson. We got Burnt Cooks and Killer Cards, both 7 and 5 this week. They play each other week 14.
Oh my God, Mike Smith.
We got Jarvis with the bye against Little Fish. And Inside Insight plays Kamish. Bye. Then we got Love Hurts and Big Fish, both 7-5 right now. They play each other week 14.
One of those two has to win both of
So
these
there's a
games.
couple of
And I
real
play
big matchups week
Fish this
14.
week.
Who has the pies this week? It was
It's all right. Big Fish can beat Love Hurts. I beat him.
Killer Cards and
This week or next
I
week?
say Killer Cards and Love Hurts. But Mixmas have been putting up some points, so I won't even call that quite a bye.
Kamish gets the other bye week this week.
Yeah,
So-
those two don't even. They cancel you. They
Yeah.
basically don't matter.
Yeah,
So.
because Kamish is 4-8, so it's just like okay.
So really, Killer Cards has the pass for this week, but he has to play Burnt Cooks next week. So yeah, this league is going to be interesting to see who makes the playoffs, who gets the bye weeks.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
Gonna be
just-
crazy.
dun,
Yeah,
dun,
I just need to lose one more, and then I'm guaranteed that two spot. So
You
Oh,
can
you're
just lose
guaranteed
both
anyway.
if you like.
Even if you win out and get to 4 wins, you're so far behind in points, to
points,
them.
am I? I guess I didn't look at points.
130 behind. You're not catching up in points.
So you got
I'm
it.
at 14-20 there. Oh, he's at 13-33.
You're looking at points against.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
points
everybody
against.
blows up
Oh.
on you.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah.
You're at 11-16. So,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, Little Fishy guaranteed the 1 spot. You're guaranteed the 2 spot.
It's all
And
right, though.
then there's a battle for the 3 spot between brothers.
It'll be a good year next year, especially hopefully getting Anthony Richardson back for a
Yeah.
full year.
Yep. All right. Well, that's our recaps for week 12. Sorry for the audio issues at the beginning. We're going to do our NFL week 13 picks. I finally won a week. Finally won a week last week. And 11 right. Coop had 10.
And Andy,
I was just, I was just not going to say anything.
Yeah, I had.
Andy made picks last week.
Yes, I did. I was there. Did I do good? No, but I was there.
All right. So go ahead, Coop.
all right, starting us off, we got Seattle at the homer, Dallas. I think at least I know I'm going to take Dallas in this just because Seattle has not looked good in the last few weeks.
I am taking Dallas as well. I was just seeing if there was a way to do it without erasing your little matchups there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't allow you to do it. I guess you could just bold one if you wanted to, picking the winner. But
That's what I'm going to do.
I feel like I should not say my picks. This way, people listening or watching don't take my advice.
Well, they could just take the op. They could do like
They could just look it up.
You could be the Jim Kramer of NFL picks.
I
You know who
could be
Jim
the
Kramer
Mel
is?
Kiper.
Jim-
I could be the Mel Kiper. Just pretend I know what I'm doing and just whip some shit out there.
Jim Kramer is that guy on does like Mad Money or whatever, he's stock picker. Basically, whatever he picks, fucking sell. And if he tells you to sell it, buy it as much as you can. Because the inverse Jim Kramer is always right. Whatever he says, do the opposite. Andy's picks.
I'll take the Cowboys.
next up, we got Colts
Good job.
at the Titans.
That's what's been costing you, picking with your heart, hoping the Cowboys lose.
No.
Colts and Titans.
I'd only pick. Last week was the one time I didn't pick them.
Oh,
Turkey
Colts
Day.
and Titans.
I'm going to go Colts.
I'm going to
They
go
still,
Titans here.
Colts still have playoff hopes. Titans.
Very slim. I think they have
They
to
got
win
hopes. They got hopes.
They got
That's but not for playoffs, just hopes.
All right, we're gonna go Colts.
Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, they got high hopes. They got playoff hopes.
out. They got Denham. Along with King Henry. I think that'll be enough for them to win at
D-Hop.
home. Next up, we got probably the easiest game of the week here in Chargers at the Patriots.
I don't know. Chargers have really been sucking.
I know. I gave up on them.
Yeah, I don't understand. They're gonna
But the
fire.
Patriots are really, really
They are
bad.
really
I'm
bad.
still picking the Chargers, but I gave up on them. I gave up on the Bills too. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers as well, but yeah, I'm not. I'm definitely not pleased with having Chargers on my team.
Unless it's
Unless
Keenan
it's Keenan
Allen.
Allen. Yeah,
Just fire the coach now. And get Harbaugh already in there.
yeah. Maybe Kellen Moore wasn't the thing in Dallas.
Yeah, maybe it was just the actual players.
Dak. Yeah.
No,
'Cause not Mike McCarthy.
don't feed him, bud. Don't feed him. Next.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers.
Speaking of
next
that,
up,
did you see that? They fucking Jets took him on the put him on the designated
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
return.
I don't think they bring him back though. I think
don't
it
think he
takes the
plays.
3 weeks, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're just not competitive enough at this point in time to bring him back. We're just gonna let him sit. They're gonna make it build the hype though.
Try to
York.
keep people
It's
interested.
New York. You got to.
Sell tickets.
Next up, we got Lions at the Saints.
Lions.
I'm
I want
taking
to
the
pick
Lions as
3
well.
road teams in a row. I got to. I gotta go Lions.
So you're saying you're taking the Jets on the next one? Then, is
I
what you're
can't-
saying.
Next up,
Yeah.
I am saying that.
Falcons at the Jets
Yeah,
is
I took the
next.
Jets too. I already filled out my
Yeah,
list.
give me the Jets at home.
All right. Well, I'm taking. I'm taking my team.
Oh, you're
so
You have it
finally
every
pick your
week.
team?
You
Every
haven't
time
done
you
it
pick
every
'em, you
week.
don't
You
win
picked
'em.
against them once.
once,
Twice.
but
It was
I
last week
really
and the
don't
Couple weeks
think
ago.
the Jets have enough on offense. They better
don't
hope that
believe
their
in Tim
defense
Boyle?
scores.
Oh, I
No,
believe.
not like you. I'm
He's
not
a
willing to
s-
pay him $20 million.
He's the second coming of Christ, dude.
Jim Boyle. Gonna tear it up this week.
Next up, then we got Cardinals at the Steelers.
That's the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers as well here.
Man, that's what I have already written down, but I want to change it almost now. But now I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna go with what I got down because every time I fucking think about it, I lose. So I'm going Steelers.
All right. Next up, Dolphins at Commanders.
I'm excited for this one. I like watching Sam Howell. He's looked really good behind a pretty shitty offense line. He makes good throws. He moves around in the pocket well. But I'm picking the Dolphins because that offense is incredible.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins as well. Just I think that's too much offense, and Commanders' defense is not very good at this point anymore.
It's purposely bad at this point. I mean, they mean to be bad now. So
Andy man,
Yeah, Dolphins.
Dolphins. Yeah, that's what I figured. He's a little sad, people, because he has to pick against his team. So
hey, the Commanders got a good future though. They got a nice pick coming up. I really like Sam Howell. So
and what is now?
Ron Rivera will be gone.
yes, he better be.
Bill fucking or not Bill.
Eric Bieniemy will be the head
Bieniemy.
coach.
We'll see what happens, and especially give Howell another year in that system and let him build
Some
on what he's
offensive
got.
linemen. I
If
like
they
the other-
remember that those exist.
Yeah.
So
You don't need those.
moving on here, which is now looking at an interesting game: Broncos at the Texans.
Yeah, Broncos all of a sudden just can't lose.
6-5, winners of 5
Oh,
in
they
a row.
can lose. You want to see how? I'm picking them. I'm picking the Broncos.
I'm taking the Texans. I'm still a big CJ
Cassidy
Stroud
Stroud's
believer.
awesome. Tank Dell. They're
I-
fun to watch.
I think they're a young team, and being at home is going to help. And I think they're mad about last week.
Broncos
So I
have
think
a
they're
good
gonna-
defense.
They can be mad all they want.
Russ has really been playing well. Cortland Sutton, I still think he has the catch of the year. That end zone one was ridiculous. Who to pick in this one? I'm gonna go with CJ Stroud. Give me the Texans.
Yeah. Finally, we got something different.
All right. Next up, we got Panthers at the Buccaneers. Somebody has to win this game, and somebody has to lose somehow.
I got the Bucs.
But I'm gonna
Panthers
take-
lose every time, so
Yeah. Well, and they just fired Frank Reich.
yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm going Bucks.
I think that's a clean sweep here for the
They still
Bucs.
have some playoff hopes. I think they're a little upset about last week. Baker said he's feeling better. Evans just continues to crush like he does every single season. He's going to go over 1,000 again in the next couple of games here.
Question is, where does he sign next year? Because
Yeah, he's a little
said
pissed
they're
that-
not going to give him the kind of
Yeah,
extension he wants.
He was pissed
so-
they didn't give him one, so I think he stays, but
On a franchise tag.
maybe
'Cause they're not giving it to Godwin.
maybe they
again.
give Mahomes a receiver finally.
That'd
T.
be
Higgins
scary.
is going to get paid.
Yeah, he could end up in Kansas City too. You
Pittman's
never
going to
know.
get paid, but I think probably to stay with the Colts. Be interesting. There's some big free agents coming.
Next up, we got Browns at the Rams.
Rams.
That's what I'm going. I'm going to go ahead and
You guys don't believe in Joe Flacco?
he's
I
still the
believe in
number
him.
2 yet. So
I've seen him before, so I know he
Oh,
exists.
is PJ Walker going to play?
No, it doesn't matter.
Because
They
Dorian
said
Thompson's in
Flacco-
concussion
they said
protocol. He
Flacco's
probably
gonna
play.
start.
Flacco over Walker?
He's been playing with the first reps.
Well, in that case, I'm taking the Rams.
right.
I mean, that Dorian kick has still come back, but
Yeah.
right now, Flacco's
Yeah,
taking
unfortunately,
the first
that
first
Browns
team reps.
offense is now, you can't play any pieces of it. Like, I bench
No.
Cooper
I
where
mean,
I've got
Jerome
him,
Ford
where I
is
can.
about the only one you can really play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because he's
Don't
going to
have
get
to.
the volume. But
Oh,
The only team-
matchup of the week, huh?
Yes, this is the fun one. 49ers at the Eagles.
Well, I know who you're picking because you haven't picked the Eagles at all this year.
I don't like the Niners either.
That's who I'm picking. I'm picking the
That's
Niners.
my actual rival team. Is the
I'm actually
really the
going to take the
49ers.
Niners as well, just because I think that defense is really good, and I think they'll give the Eagles enough fits because the Eagles have been in a lot of close games lately.
It's so fucking lucky.
They're going to lose one of those, and I think this is the one they finally lose, even though it's not going to really cost them that one seed
Oh,
yet.
it's going to be a beatdown.
But
No, honestly, even if they lose this one and lose to the Cowboys, they'd still be ahead on conference record. And then they've got a way easier schedule than the Cowboys do going forward.
yeah, so yeah, I think they're in good shape, and I think this will just be one of those ones that the 49ers finally, oh, yeah, we got Brock Purdy this time. They'll win, but it'll be a fun rematch in the playoffs at some point, I think. Next up, we
Yeah,
got-
I haven't even picked.
oh, yeah. You know you're not picking the Eagles,
Yeah, we
asshole.
know you're not. This would be the first one all year.
Oh, I hate the fucking 49ers too, though.
Been right.
He's contrited on it
I
because he
hate
hates
both
both of these
teams.
teams, so he doesn't know who
It's
to
like
pick.
Now
making
you
me
know
go
how-
vote. It's like making me go to the ballot box and picking somebody. It's like, I don't like either one. Do I
Do
have
you want a piece of shit or a piece of shit on bread?
Well, Brett does bring in flavor at least.
to? I'll go 49ers. Continue by not picking the Eagles.
weird. I didn't see that one coming.
Next up, we got the Chiefs at the Packers.
That's the Chiefs.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't even have to.
I don't know. The
Chiefs.
Packers have looked better. Jordan Love's actually looked decent. The receivers are
Catching
doing
the
all
ball.
right.
They're not dropping it as
AJ
much.
Dillon
I
still
think Taylor
fucking
Swift
sucks.
is going to be
Yeah.
there, so Travis Kelsey should be back
Yeah,
to normal.
yeah, she is. I saw the thing. She flew into Kansas City. They're kicking it. She's probably going to be at all games now.
That's going to suck ass. 'Cause
She don't go back on tour until February. So
I guess you know more about that than I do, bud.
unfortunately, all the sports articles I read fill me in. I don't go to TMZ.
Entertainment tonight is not
I
fucking
wish I had to
sports.
go to TMZ to find out about Taylor Swift, but unfortunately, I don't. It's right there on my sports stuff.
All right. And then
What
the
kind of
last,
sports stuff are you reading?
last game here is Monday Night Football. We got the Bengals at the Jaguars.
Flex the game, NFL.
No.
Flex it.
No. I like
This is
the
where
Flex
they-
it.
Flex the
Once
Broncos
Burrow
Texans
got
game.
hurt, this should be
Fuck
49ers
Burrow.
Eagles. How is this not 49ers Eagles?
That should be the Sunday night game.
I mean,
They should have flexed that to the
They
That's
Sunday.
what I'm saying. Put the Texans though in prime time. Let people
Whatever,
see
yeah,
that
once-
CJ Stroud. Just because I
Once
think
Burrow got hurt, this game should have been moved
Yeah.
immediately.
let some of these young kids get some exposure, and I think CJ Stroud would
And the Broncos have been playing better. That'd be a decent game on there.
be a good game.
Be better than watching Browning go out there and brown up his pants.
Running for his life,
You
going,
ain't,
"Oh
gonna
my
see,
god!"
you ain't gonna see it though. It's already brown.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
It's got a little green
Unfortunate.
Corn
Well, only
grass
13 games this week, I guess, since the apocalypse.
Yep. 6 teams on by, so
So through 12 weeks, Coop's at 110. Correct. I'm at 104. Andy's at 91.
Like I said, I'm not a pro, so don't pick my goddamn.
Yeah,
picks.
thank God we're not picking against the spread. None of us would be doing very good.
yeah, maybe that's what we'll have to try next year.
Yeah.
See if
We
we
could,
can.
at the very minimum, we could find the spreads and give the over under and
Yeah.
the what do they call it? The projected, I guess, team totals. You take the over under with the spread, and you can figure out what teams are projected to score. That does actually help if you're looking for which games could have more fantasy points. Look for the ones with the high over unders and pick the teams that have the high implied team totals. There you go. Implied. That's what I was looking for. All right. Well, that was it for this week then. Anything else, guys?
No.
Playoffs are coming.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks left of the season.
Oh,
then
exciting.
playoffs start.
Dun, dun, dun,
Put your dues
dun.
in if you haven't already.
Dun,
Yep.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, get paid up, bitches. Have a good week. We'll be back with you guys next week. Same time.
Stay high.
Always.